What's going on, guys? So today I thought I'd do a little video about listening to music whilst you're running. Is it a good thing, bad thing? What are the pros and cons? So without further ado, let's get stuck into the pros. Number one, music is motivating. It can get you moving and quite often can get you performing beyond your perceived output. Number two, it's a distraction from pain and exhaustion. So this is linked to the first point a little bit, but the music can drown out your panting, your heavy breathing, which is triggering your brain, telling you need to slow down, that you're working too hard. So it's almost like a little switch that can turn that thing off in your brain. Number three, it can replace city noise. Now, for me, part of the enjoyment of running is getting out there, being part of nature, getting away from the hustle and bustle of city life, your job, all that kind of stuff. So when you're running out in the city and you hear all those noises and everything still going on, you don't feel like you're really escaping that much. So music cuts out those sounds, can help a little bit with that escapism. Number four, you can use it to control your pace. So with the right choice of music, you can use it to keep a good pace, you can achieve your intended goal, and it can help a little bit with that. Number five, it can take the boredom out of a long run. When you're on a long run, it can be quite easy to want to give up and doubt yourself. All those thoughts start getting into your head. It's quite difficult sometimes to get rid of them. Having music there acts a little bit of a distraction, keeps those thoughts at bay. Number six, it can take the loneliness out of running. Now, for a lot of people, myself included right now, I enjoy running alone, but if that's not for you, it can maybe make you feel like you've got a little bit of companionship. Okay, now on to the cons. Number one, it's a distraction from pain and exhaustion. Yes, the same number one as the pros. When you're listening to music, it's very hard to concentrate on your breathing, your heart rate. When you don't have music there, it's very easy to slow down your breathing, slow down your heart rate, concentrate much more on your pose, your form. So in the end, you may be able to get a better output from not having music in your ears. Number two, it can cause you to overwork. So quite often having thumping beats in your ears gets your heart racing. It can lead to overexhaustion, overexerting yourself. A little tip, if you do want to listen to music, try listening to some much more relaxed music. Go with some classical, go with some piano music. You can listen to slightly calmer artists like Adele, LP. I do that quite often when I'm listening to music. Helps bring my heart rate down, and I find listening to that music sometimes is way better than listening to something with a driving beat. Number three, it's potentially dangerous. So if you've got music in your ears, you can't hear your surroundings, you can't hear traffic, cars, people, sirens. There's a bunch of stuff you can't hear around you, all the warning signs. As runners, we have to look at our surroundings and know where we are and what's around us all the time. Unfortunately, people don't look out for us as much, so we have to make the initiative to do it ourselves. If you are going to wear headphones when you're out and about, get the ones that don't cut out all the outside noise. They would be the better route to go down. Number four, it blocks out the sounds of nature. We're doing what we were born to do. For me, part of the enjoyment is being out there, hearing the sounds of the birds, the wind and the trees, feeling at one with nature again. Trust me, when you finish your run with all those sort of sounds around you instead, you'll feel a lot more benefit for it. Number five, it can hinder your sense of achievement. So whilst the miles are the most important thing, getting the miles in, there's definitely a better feeling of achievement coming to the end of the run knowing that you did it all on your own steam. Number six, and it's an important point that most people don't think about now, and that's that many races don't allow you to run with headphones. So if you've done none of your training without headphones and you rely on music to motivate you and get you going all the time, it's going to come to race day and you're not allowed to race with headphones, and you may find it a little bit difficult. So I would recommend, especially if you're into racing or doing races, without headphones is the way to go. So we've had our pros, we've had our cons. For me personally, I prefer to run without. If I know if I'm going on a longer run, I will always take my headphones with me, just in case I need to pop them on, give me a little bit of extra motivation whilst I'm going. But knowing that I want to do races and I am doing races, for me, training without headphones is the way to go, because I'm going to be most likely racing without headphones. Times that I will use headphones would be in the gym if I'm on the treadmill. I've done it without, but to be honest, I think when you're on a treadmill and you've just got looking at the blank wall or in the mirror, the distraction's a good thing. But when I'm out and about, for sure, I don't wear them. What do you guys think? Can you think of any other pros, any other cons? If you can, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.